Hey everybody, it's Julie. Thanks for joining me today for another Bible journaling process video. We are using the November Faith Art Box by Creative Retreat, and I'm actually using the devotional card, which was a great devotional, and this kit is still available at the Creative Retreat site in the shop. I will provide that link in my comments. And this is actually the title element from the back of the devotional card, and I saw it and I said, that is too pretty to not use in my Bible. So I punched it out with my scallop circle punch, and then I sponged around it, and then I said, stop, I want to share this process with everyone in a video. So you see me here, I'm flattening out my page. I have some stamping on the back and painting, and since I'm stamping here on this page, I wanted to flatten it out as much as possible, so I just used my brayer. So I've pulled out the stamp set that came with the Faith Art Box, and these are 4 of the star stamps that came with this kit. And I just put them all on my acrylic block, and I placed them the way I wanted them. And so that way I can use it as kind of one stamp. And I just put it all across my page. I made some backgrounds. And by the way, I cut a piece of baby wipe. I cut it smaller. You don't always have to use a whole baby wipe for every project. That's a way to save money and save some trees, right? And now I first stamped with just a rose color, and then I came back with a metallic pigment ink in silver. And I've linked these colors in my comment sections. This pigment ink is sticky and it stays wet longer, so I did use my heat tool to dry that. Now I'm just painting with that same ink, and the way I did it is I squished my ink pad. Some of the pads that have a softer lid, you could just squish it and then it'll touch the top of the ink pad, and then you pick up that ink. You can also do it by just stamping onto an acrylic block. Now I've pulled out some of these really pretty washi tapes. This is from a collection that I got at Michael's. It's a Recollections collection, and it has these beautiful colors that I thought just match this Faith Art Box. It's got this shimmery silver, which I thought matched the silver metallic ink, this shimmery washi tape, and then this plaid kind of teal green, teal blue with some pinks and roses. So I've pulled these out, and I'm anchoring the top and bottom of my page with these washi tapes. I like to do that. It's not always necessary. Sometimes you don't need all that washi tape, but I've done that. You know, you can certainly keep a more simple page by not stamping these background images and not using this washi tape. But I have just made these simple elements, added these simple touches, and it's taking it up to the next level. I have taken one of these tabs and I actually cut it in half, and I'm using the one that says, "For he so loved the world," because I am in John 3:16 and actually verse 17, where it says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." And I'll read verse 17 in a moment. This is such a beautiful verse. It's not one that we always attribute to Advent, but it really is about Advent. Now, here's what I'm doing now. I am taking, I wanted to write the word love with these stickers, but I don't have an E, and since that I was just going to spell it as L-U-V, but I decided to use a heart for the U, but I'm out of all of my heart stickers, so I'm using the sticker outline as a template to make a heart. So you saw me trace that with the outline, and now I'm just cutting it out. And I'm going to make this little heart sticker. Well, I'll just adhere it with some adhesive, and then I'll use my L and V. So I'm just sponging it on the outside. When this video went live on the Creative Retreat site, on their channel, one of the viewers suggested that I use that outline that I cut to outline the actual heart that I cut out. So I did go back, and I had thought of that too when I watched the video. So I added that afterwards, but you won't see that. But that's just, it's something that I did add later on thanks to some suggestions, and I just saw that later too. So what it says here is love gifted unto us Jesus. That's what this verse talks about, that love, the love of God. God so loved this world that he gave us Jesus. As we enter into the Christmas season and the Advent season, and we're thinking about buying gifts and receiving gifts and gift giving and shopping for gifts and just the frantic pace, let's not forget that we have already received the very, very best gift of all. So I'm adding some dimensionals. I spelled out the word Jesus with these stickers, and now I added the dimensionals to the back of that circle, and then I put just some chiffon ribbon in rose color there in kind of a crisscross pattern, and now I'm going to stick that right there. It makes it look kind of like a medallion, a ribbon. It's really pretty, isn't it, the way I put it there? Now I'm going to slow this down for you. I'm making a clip with these ribbons, this chiffon ribbon and just some silver cording, and I'm slowing it down. The way I do it is I twist the ribbon and then I fold it in half, and then I'm going to stick in half where I folded it, stick that through the top of the paper clip. And you make kind of bunny ears, make a loop on the other side of the clip. And then you take your tails and stick them through that loop. So your tails go through that bunny ear. And then you pull the tail through. Tails, all the tails that you have, pull them through. You could do this with one ribbon, two, any number of ribbons. And just make sure you get all of them through. And that is all you have to do. And pull them tight. Now the more ribbons you have, you might want to add like a little drop of glue or hot glue to make them stick so they don't keep coming loose. But that's all it is to make this little slip knot ribbon. And now I'm just fishtailing these ribbons and cutting them down a little bit shorter. And that's just a quick, easy way to get a finished product, to get a great little element to add to your page. And it matches the rose ribbon that I had there. Now this tag up there, I'm going to go in with my powder sack and just take off that adhesive where it was sticky on the other side, because I cut it in half to save that tab for another page. Now I have a little heart, and I'm trying to figure out where I want to put that, and I end up just putting it right there by the text. I did also add in verse 17 where it says, "For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but in order that the world might be saved through him." I'm going to add my journaling under the tails of this ribbon right here. And what I say is, Lord, thank you for loving me so much that you gave me the gift of your Son, Jesus. That is the best gift ever. And then I date it. I stamped the word gift there in my journaling. I used the gift stamp from the kit. And I also boxed the words over in the text where it says gave his only Son, because I really want to emphasize the whole gift, that Jesus is the best gift of all. He's the best gift ever. And no matter what we get for Christmas, no matter what we give for Christmas, we have already received the best gift ever. And it's whether we accept it or not, right? God's given it to us. He has gifted his Son unto us. But have we received that gift? It's up to us. It's a choice that he's given to us. Have we received him? So my prayer is that you have received Jesus as your gift of love, and that this Christmas season you will remember that, and that you will also offer that gift of Jesus and offer that gift of love to others. So I'm going to be making, just as a finishing touch, another little heart, and I'm going to first I'm going to punch out a square and just fold that square in half. I'm using that old kindergarten technique, and I'm just cutting a heart. Now because it's already creased, I'm just going to finish crunching it all up to make it look textured like I intended that crease. And I'm sponging it around the edges. And now I'm going to stamp the word gift, use that same stamp, the word gift. And I'm going to put this up at the top of my page, and that is going to finish the page. So I have one little sticker that I add there, and I add that up at the top, and there we have it. There's the page. It was simple. This devotional card and the whole kit is available still in the Creative Retreat shop. And then you can also get these devotionals in sets of 20. So if you would like to use this in a Bible study with some friends at your church, in your neighborhood, give them out with Christmas gifts. It's a great way to share this message with others. So give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment in the comment section if you have any questions. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.